Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about office visits. Now, office visits are very, very important. It is a process that you're scheduled. Some people go every 3 months, some people go every 6 months, some people only go once a year. So it's just according to your status and your health care provider. I just want to make a few points about office visits. First of all, try to always keep your office visits, be on time. If you know that you're running late, always call the office and say approximately how late you're going to be, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and make sure you get the person's name that you speak to so they can relay the message to the nurse, because your time is valuable and also the physician's time is valuable. Also, at your office visit, make sure that you take down notes. Say, for instance, if your office visit is next week and you have an issue, jot down the time and place. If you have a headache, that your blood pressure goes up, check your blood pressure. At your office visit, always take your blood pressure readings. If you're diabetic, take your blood sugar logs so they can be reviewed with your physician. And when I say that you should take notes, say for instance, if I get sick and I have a sick spell and I go to the emergency room, jot that down because you want to discuss that with the physician at your office visit. When you're called back for your office visit, please don't be on your cell phone. That is so disrespectful. Also, when you're called back to go into your visit, the nurse is going to get your vital signs, which consist of your blood pressure, your weight, probably your temperature, and different things. It just depends on what they do at your particular clinic. Getting your blood pressure is very, very important. It's okay if the nurse takes your blood pressure and you think that it's higher than normal. So a few things could cause it to be higher than usual. Make sure that the nurse has a proper blood pressure cuff. If you have a large arm, it's okay to say, do you mind taking my blood pressure with a larger cuff? Also, a lot of times, try not to get your blood pressure taken as soon as you get into the exam room and you sit down, because a lot of times it will be higher than normal. Also, whenever the doctor enters the room, he will acknowledge you, you will acknowledge him, and have your questions ready and available so that you can ask the questions, because a lot of times doctors just come in and they go out so quickly that you don't get an opportunity to ask the questions that you would like to ask. So if you're prepared in advance, therefore you can ask the questions that you would like to ask. And also at your office visit, be mindful of any medication changes. Let him know. Now, don't start talking about something that happened 6 months ago. Keep it pertinent so that therefore he may bring you back. If he does a medication change, he may tell you to keep along and come back in 2 weeks or 2 months, but just be attentive. And most of the time at most offices, when you're discharged from your office visit, they will give you a printout. On that printout, review that printout when you get home so that you can see what your blood pressure was. You can see when your next office visit is, and you can also compare the medications that you're taking at home to what you have on your list. So office visits are very, very important. And also, do not doctor hop. Do not go to this doctor for this and this doctor for that unless it is a specialist. So what I'm saying, don't go see Dr. Bean for your blood pressure and then go see Dr. Popcorn for your blood pressure. That's what happens when one doctor does another doctor and they don't know what they're doing. Even though we have high technology and you feel like that the doctor that you see over here can put it in the computer, and you can go to this doctor over here and he can see what's in the computer. That doesn't always work. So different offices have different computer systems that they use, so they might not be able to bring up what was done. So always be prepared. And as I close about office visits, please, 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 they are very important. It's very important that you keep your office visits, that you know what's going on, and that you ask questions. Because remember, this is your body, this is your temple.